Will everybody eventually be saved? Does the incarnation wind up pulling everybody into heaven? Well, yes, absolutely. But will they all be quote unquote saved? Will they all be in a glorified state in front of God instead of being in a horrible torment from their own sins? Will all these be purified out of people? There are those in the church that believe this, and there always have been people in the church that believe this. I commonly come up against people who read about the Orthodox Church, who just read and read and read and read, and then I come against people who only listen to monastics and spend their life going to monasteries and learning from monastic monks, which it's not a good idea to get advice from monastics if you're a layperson. Sometimes it is. I realize people have spiritual fathers in monasteries, and visiting monasteries is a very good thing. I'm talking about those people who basically are monastics, but then living a very active life outside of a monastery with no spiritual leader. For the people who want to read about orthodoxy and think they know anything about orthodoxy, nothing could be more foolish. It's like saying I read a lot of cookbooks, I know how to cook. Well, you know that everybody knows that it's not true. Or it goes for everything. I read all the manuals about teaching, so I know about teaching children. No, it's a relationship that's inside a family. If you read all the diaries of somebody's family, no, you'd still need to meet them. But again, you don't even. That's even farther access than people are allowed, because uh, the councils and the statements of faith and the synods are reactions to actual things, family functions or dysfunctions, because the Orthodox Church is a family, is the mother church. So there's people, oh no, it says explicitly right here that, this strips all the mysticism away. Again, the church has said you can hold the belief of your universal salvation, but you're not allowed to preach it, you're not allowed to go out and teach it, you're not allowed to say that's church teaching. But as being privately held, there is nothing that the church says that person's just erring out of love. There is no condemnation for such a thing. Just like when the church says maybe the majority of humanity will go to heaven. This part of the Bible, this proof texting garbage has got to go. And I think this mainly comes from the Protestant converts and the cult worship of certain monastic fathers comes from Protestantism too, because look how Protestants, the evangelical non-denominational emergent church group people, oh, my pastor is very good. My pastor, this pastor, it's idolatry, and it's cult-like. It's personality cults, and so they want to take that and move it over to the Orthodox Church, which again we may be doing more harm than good, but we still need to reach these people and tell them to come home. All Protestants everywhere need to. If they love Christ, they need to stop this foolishness, stop being stiff-necked, and come into the church. Don't intellectualize everything. It's not very healthy to do that. I could say, oh, but I don't mean this, but I'm not going to do that, because this is a problem of over-intellectualizing everything. Peace to you.